I wish to thank the President of the Republic of Finland for the statement just made. I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Sri Lanka to introduce an address by the head of state.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, I have the honor to introduce the pre-recorded statement by His Excellency Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, Excellencies, Ayubowan, Your Excellency Volkan Bozkir, I congratulate you on being elected as the President of the 75th session of the General Assembly. I am deeply honored to represent the people of Sri Lanka on this historic occasion. Unfortunately, the world is not what the founders of this august body envisaged 75 years ago. The world is plagued by the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic, which has jeopardized our economies, health systems, and indeed our societies just within a few months. Sri Lanka was able to successfully face the challenge of COVID-19 through a proactive intervention. We established the National Action Committee for preventing COVID-19 even before the first patient was detected in Sri Lanka. Our approach synchronized the military, health, as well as civilian authorities of national and regional levels. Sri Lanka's recovery rate stands over 90%, well above the global recovery rate. Our success story owes much to our reliance upon tracing and quarantine, which was our greatest strength. Sri Lanka has not reported a single case arising within the local society for over a month now. Excellencies, Sri Lanka has committed to the 2030 agenda of sustainable development. Poverty alleviation through an agri-based production economy is a major goal of my government. The steps that we had initiated earlier this year for enhancing local production, partial restrictions on imports, as well as assisting small and medium-scale entrepreneurs paid their dividends. As we celebrate 65 years of UN membership this year, Sri Lanka is pleased to have contributed significantly to United Nations agenda, ranging from peacekeeping operations to programs of its specialized agencies. At a time when the world is facing a common and unrevealed threat, the United Nations we need, I'm certain, will place due emphasis on the sovereign equality of states, respect of territorial integrity, and non-interference in their domestic affairs. Excellencies, I firmly believe that partnerships fostered between member states and the UN continues at their best when no country is held hostage to the interest of a few. Sri Lanka is hopeful that we of the United Nations would rededicate ourselves in efforts to strengthen this great institution to ensure the future we want. We owe our people and future generations no less. Thank you.